Welcome into the Jamey Chadwell Show. Charleston Southern now 4-1, number 23 in the country, and the Bucs will go after their fourth straight win this Saturday as they hit the road to take on Presbyterian. And Coach, a really impressive home win for you guys to open Big South play the way you wanted to.
Yeah, it was good. I thought our team handled the weather well. I thought they came out early. We wanted to get off to a fast start, not let the previous game have any hangover, and I thought we did that and was able to get up there when the weather came, and I thought our second half was a really good 2 quarters of football, and obviously our defense played well the whole game. So pleased with the beginning of the conference play.
The success you've had the last 2 years, you feel like maybe a different focus level, a higher focus level maybe going into conference play?
I hope so. I think we've performed well in conference in certain times, and then maybe underperformed in certain games. So I think we've got a good group of players that understand the importance of each week, and it keeps getting tougher and tougher. And so I think they had a exceptional focus going in. They're on a mission to try to be the best they can each week, and we've maybe not done that in the past. So I feel good about the direction our leaders have got us going.
A 37-7 win for CSU over Monmouth this past Saturday at Buccaneer Field. We look at some first half highlights, and you guys talked all week about getting off on the right foot, the first step in Big South play, and you got off to a really good start in this game.
Yeah, first of all, we got a great kick, and the touchbacks. We've not had a lot of those around here, and then we get that, and then really should have had a pick the first play of the game. That's one area we definitely got improved, but I thought our defense put us in a great situation, got them in a third down where we had to get them off the field. I think they're in a 3rd and short, and our defense holds up here and gets a chance to get us the ball. And how about those new uniforms? They look good, huh?
Real sharp. Even better on video and the photos than in person in some ways, I think.
Well, the rain caused a lot of issues with that being in person. But we get the ball back, and we get a chance to go down here and try to score. We talked, as you said, we talked about playing fast, and we wanted to get off to a good start and do that.
7-play, 63-yard drive here for the Bucs. Mike Holloway, Darius Hammond, big days for them as CSU number 6 in the country in rushing, almost 300 yards on the ground again. And with Mike back in the lineup, that's quite a 1-2 punch you have back there right now.
Yeah, those guys have done well. Ben Robinson is finally getting back where he's pretty healthy. He had a good game as well, and I think you saw Alan Barnwell get some carries too. So we're trying to continue to develop some depth and make some plays happen.
Saw Robinson on the pitch. Mike Holloway, who's gotten in the end zone quite a bit, but this is Darius Hammond who takes it down in close inside the 5.
Yeah, it was a nice read as a check by Austin there, and then we get a chance to go put it in the end zone, get great blocking, and Mike walks in the end zone.
CSU forces a 3-and-out, scores a touchdown quickly on its first possession of the game, and you guys have gotten off to some slow starts early in the season, anything but in this one.
No, that's something that we've talked about, especially this was an early start. This was our first game at noon. Every game has been 6 or 7. And we wanted to not wait around. And in the past, we've been a slow starting team, so we really tried to focus on that, getting out to a quick start. And our team took heed of that, and it was good. You see a big sack by Anthony Ellis there. Anthony been injured all of the open week and didn't practice much, but he was able to come back and make some plays for us.
The picture I don't think shows you just how hard it was raining at this point.
No, when it came, it was growing up, they said it rained cats and dogs. It was raining cats and dogs for here, sure. I thought Coach Chadwell probably made a little mistake early here when the rain came. We threw the ball maybe a little bit too much there because the weather was bad and put us in some situations where we weren't conducive, and we turned the ball over there, which was disappointing. But to our defense's credit, Monmouth drives the ball on us and gets a chance to get in the red zone, but we bow up here before the end of the first quarter.
Mike Holloway with the fumble, Levon Chaney, one of the few big plays of the day offensively for Monmouth. They end up getting into a 4th and short. You're going to upcoming here, and your defense makes some big plays to turn away a potential scoring drive, especially with the weather. If they score here, it might kind of change the complexion of the game.
It could. It was that weather was definitely going to make the game called different, played different, and fortunately we were up, and so you're hoping you can keep them at that level, make it a 7-0 game, and try to keep them on their side of the field. And our defense did that and gave us a chance to weather the storm, so to speak, and get our offense back going.
Solomon Brown had a big tackle for loss on a 4th down play on that drive, and Darius Hammond, a couple of big returns, gets you going here.
Yeah, Darius had a great day in the return game, punts and kick return, and this was big. We had them backed up, and I think he gets a 50-yard return here and gets us down inside the 25-yard line in the red zone there, and you can't ask for anything better that your offense is starting in that type of position. Coach Miller's fired up on the sidelines. Coach Scott, for any time you get a big return like that.
Darius had returns of 43 and 37, a big kickoff return as well, and Austin keeps it to the last possible moment, late pitch for a Holloway touchdown.
Yeah, that was a big play. I thought Austin handled our run game really well. He ended up being our player of the game. He performed pretty good, and that was a great play by him. Here the weather got us, and couldn't hold on to the snap there, and so we're missed the extra point, which was frustrating, but we didn't let it deter us.
Defense was dominant all day. This was a Monmouth team that came in off a win over a pretty good Bryant team, and your defense gave them pretty much nothing all afternoon.
Yeah, I thought our guys had a great plan. The quarterback, our defense was worried about, coaches-wise, about him scrambling and doing some things in the run game, and we did a really nice job of making him hand the ball off, and then when he kept it, we had a guy or two there for him to take care of it, which was good.
Bucs get the ball here late in the half, up 13-0. You put together a nice drive to build the lead.
Yeah, we you want to go in and right before halftime we're getting the ball in the second half. We want to put some points on the board, so we're methodically moving down the field and making some plays in the run game and the passing game. And anytime you get inside the 10 there, you want to score touchdowns. And so I was disappointed. Thought we had a penalty here that knocked us back, and Austin gets a nice scramble and is pointing directions out there like a field general, gets us inside the 4. When we're on the 2-yard line and we don't block a play right up front, and so we decide just to let the clock run and kick the field goal there. I thought it was important to go up 2 scores, two touchdowns, 16 points, 8-2 if they have to get 2-point conversions, because you never know how that weather was going to come out. And I figured, let's don't go for it, let's get the points. And I felt like our defense was playing enough in the weather. You didn't know how it was going to be, that 16 points might be enough to win the football game. So we were trying to be a little bit cautious there because of the weather, and ended up obviously working out for us.
22-yard field goal for Tyler T-Cat gives the Bucs a, get it right eventually, 16-0 lead at the half. We'll take a look at a dominant second half after this on the Jamey Chadwell Show. Welcome back on the Jamey Chadwell Show as we take a look at some second half highlights from CSU's 37-7 win over Monmouth this past Saturday, and a really good first half effort and a dominant third quarter effort.
Yeah, I was pleased with the first half overall. I thought there's some points we left out there, so we want to come out in the second half and really try to turn it on. We get a great return by Darius at the 40-yard line, and we wanted to go down and make get some points on the board. And Austin makes a nice throw. Nathan makes an even better catch here to get his foot down, to get us down inside our side of the field, and then we go to work running the ball and making something happen.
Great touch on that pass from Austin to Nathan. Pereira has been his favorite target here early in the season. A big run for Darius Hammond, and that's now 2 straight games. You come out of halftime with a great drive to start the half, and that's always a big confidence boost out of the locker room.
Well, it is. You feel like you guys are, the adjustments you're making, they're listening to them, they're making plays, out there on the field, and it took us a little longer to get in the end zone here. It had to take us 4th down, but we got in, and great way to come out of the locker room.
4th down play for Mike Holloway, 3rd touchdown of the day. He's got 8 touchdowns through just 3 games this season, makes it a 23-0 contest, and your defense goes right back to work.
Yeah, I thought our defense, the thing that our coaches work hard at is don't relax, don't let up, keep the intensity the whole game. And I thought our guys did that for the most part, especially right here on this is a great play by DJ Curl right there on a short 3rd and 1 right there to come up and make that tackle. That's a big play to make them punt and give us the ball back.
Monmouth tried to go quick to the line of scrimmage there, but DJ makes the stop on a 3rd and short, and a good job by Austin to just get it out in the playmaker's hands, and Ben Robinson gets you a 1st down.
Yeah, I thought Austin didn't panic there. We lost a little bit on the rush, and he found his outlet guy, and then we go back. The referee got knocked down right here, the umpire did. And what funny, nobody helped him up. I thought that was hilarious. And but we go back to work, and Ben gets a nice run here. We get good blocking on the perimeter, and another big run here to get us back down in there in scoring range.
Ben Robinson back in the lineup, back healthy. You mentioned the blocks on the perimeter. It seemed like that was a strong suit again on Saturday.
Yeah, I thought our guys really blocked downfield well, and that's how you spring big runs, if you're blocking down the field and that second level, what we call it. I thought our guys did that. We get another nice run here to get down in the 1-yard line, and we let Darius finish it off right here. Great movement up front by the O-line.
Darius Hammond's 5th touchdown of the season makes it a 30-0 football game here late in the 3rd quarter. Your defense comes back on the field and turns Monmouth away again. It seemed like your offense was on the field nearly the entire third quarter.
Yeah, I don't know what the time of possession ended up, but it was our defense got them in some 3 and outs, and it felt like we were right back out there every time. You didn't have time to get water, and you're already back out there, which is a good thing on offense, because that means their defense is getting tired and your defense is getting plenty of rest.
Monmouth decides to punt to Darius Hammond here, and Darius makes him pay again. Another big return, his third big return of the day, and almost broke this one for a touchdown.
Yeah, we had a chance, and I think the great thing you see is you see a lot of gray jersey guys there really trying to get out in front and help him. I mean, anytime you got a great returner, it gets those other guys excited. Here we get backed up. I think we had another penalty or a bad play, and we make it into an easy third down conversion there, and then we go to work in the passing game. Good to see Sire Davis, freshman receiver, get a nice catch and throw there. And I thought Austin was pinpointing the ball pretty well. And here's Alan Barnwell showing some of the speed that he's got, getting us down inside the 10-yard line there and Danny Krogan coming in and running the offense for us.
Danny Krogan ends up getting the touchdown early in the fourth quarter, makes it a 37-0 game. You mentioned Austin Brown, 8 of 12 passing, some really good reads in the run game. Looked really comfortable.
Yeah, I think he's playing with some great confidence right now. He's not thinking. He's letting the offense come to him, and there's a reason why we've been scoring some points.
Defense shut Monmouth last November on an ugly rainy day up in New Jersey. Had a chance for the shutout here, but the Hawks able to avoid it late in the fourth.
Yeah, I think I know our defense wanted the shutout there, and because that's something important there. We missed a lot of tackles on this drive. I know that's something our defense was disappointed in. We had some chances to get them off the field, but to their credit, their running back kept running hard, and we didn't get them down there. And so they kept fighting, which is what you want to see as a coach. No matter what the score, you want to see if you guys keep fighting here. And then we had a chance to get the guy in the end zone right there, and quarterback makes a couple nice plays there to get in the end zone. But it was still a good win for us in our program.
Battle for the sweet tea and a sweet tea shower for you afterward.
Yeah, it was good. Anytime that you can win a championship and it has to have something with sweet and tea in it, we'll take that all the time. So it was a good celebration in the locker room.
Obviously, you had the open week to reset after an emotional win over the Citadel, but still to come back and play as sharp as you did in all phases had to be pretty satisfying.
It was. I think it's what's more pleasing. You love getting a win, but just knowing that your team understands, or that you feel like they understand the value of each week, and that it's great to get a win, or even if you don't get a win, you lost like we did at Troy, that you understand there's new opportunity, and no matter what you've done before, this is the only thing that matters. And I think that was what I was most satisfied as a coach and a coaching staff. Those guys are enjoying the moment, enjoying the opportunity, but moving forward and saying, hey, we've got another one to play, and this is the most important thing we got.
Another opportunity for the Bucs this Saturday, first Big South Conference road game at Presbyterian. We'll take a look at that game after this on the Jamey Chadwell Show. Charleston Southern played well and looked good as well on Saturday. New uniforms for the Bucs and a lot of excitement on Friday night when you showed the guys the new look.
Yeah, today's age, kids love new things, and especially uniforms, because unlike your other sports, you play football 11, 12 times at the most in a year. Now, if you make playoffs, obviously more, so you don't get that many opportunities to go out and actually compete in the game and be in front of people. And so more than anybody, I think they want to look good, they want to feel good. And so part of that is getting uniforms and using your colors and doing some alternate colors just to give them some swag, so to speak. And we try our best to make our guys feel important. What they do is important. I value, our coaching staff values what they have to go through each week to be able to go out on a Saturday. And something little like that just gives them an added incentive, extra boost. And I think it looks good Wells too. So for future guys, future recruits that are looking at a program, they see different combinations you can have. That's all important. Kids look at those things, and we're Nike, and kids love Nike. So a lot of that goes into that. And so I was glad we won. My only caveat, anything we do new, if we get beat in, and I'm not a big fan of wearing it anymore.
Malcolm Dixon gets the model. A tough choice for Malcolm.
Tough choice. Malcolm looked like he could still play. I think most of the coaches, when he put it on, were like, "Man, I wish we still had him," because he looks good in it. So, but it was good. It was good to see the kids, our players, just the excitement they had for those things, and I think people undervalue what that really means when you do stuff like that. So it was good to see that and just reward them for the hard work they put in for our university.
As far as new looks go, Bucky, he has a new look this year too.
Bucky does have a new look. I think it's pretty impressive. I think that eventually we need to get a lady Buck, and I think it'd be good to have him a partner. You have Adam and Eve. We need Bucky and somebody. I think that's just part of being a biblical tradition.
Yeah, I don't know if there could be a better analogy than that.
Not couldn't.
As far as mascots go, PC, they've got a pretty good one as well. I want to get your thoughts on Bucky versus Scotty the Scotsman. Great split screen here.
That is a nice split screen. Now, it's a little unfair. We've just got Bucky, and then Scotty the Scotsman's got all the pretty cheerleaders and all those things. So if there was a vote, he's probably going to win. But they've got a cool nickname, the Blue Hose. I think that's a cool nickname. But we've got to obviously go with Bucky. We're on a thing that we can do. The Scotsman fights on land, but we can fight on land and the sea because of our pirate ship. So we've got cannons that Scotty would have to deal with.
You never want to be one-dimensional.
No, you want to try to be multi-dimensional, and I think Bucky definitely is.
On the field this week, CSU gets a Presbyterian team that's 1-5, but a team that took #1 Coastal Carolina right down to the wire, and kind of the type of team you expect from them, a tough team that's going to give you a ball game.
Yeah, their record is no indication of what the type of team they are. They've played an extremely tough schedule. I don't know, but I would have to say they've probably played one of the toughest schedules in the country. Because of the teams they played in their out-of-conference schedule, and then obviously in conference. And they've been in every ball game, and they've had a chance to win those games. And so they got after us here last year, obviously, and really took it to us. And so we know that we're going to play playing a tough team, a team that's not going to beat themselves, and a team that knows they can beat us, that feels confident in beating us. And so we've got to go up there and really play well, especially on the road, because when you go on the road, it's just a different environment. We've got to play well on the road to have a chance to come out of there because of, one, the experience their team has, especially on defense. They brought a lot of guys back, and their defense is as good as we've seen all year long. And then and now that they look like they found a quarterback to sort of stick with and do some things, they can really move the ball well versus Coastal. So it's a big challenge for us and our team, and I think our guys understand the importance of it and understand the importance of us going up there and playing well and trying to be 2-0 in the conference.
Defense was definitely the story in last year's game, 7-3 they won. What do they do defensively that makes it tough?
Well, there are two things. I think one, they're very sound in the way they line up and the fundamentals they play, and they just don't beat themselves. They're not going to give up somebody's not going to be misaligned and give you something easy. They're going, if you earn it on them, you got to earn it. And they do enough up front just to mix it up and the different looks that it's a challenge. And I feel like out of the people we play, they just do a great job. Their staff does a great job of when their kids play hard, being in the right position and taking away what you like to do. I think they know what you like, they know what you want to try to go to, and they have an answer for that, and it makes it tough. And so if you can beat them and you've earned it, it's a job well done because they don't give you anything easy.
So 2 o'clock kickoff Saturday up in Clinton, South Carolina, a game you can watch on the Big South Network, listen on CSUsports.com. For Jamey Chadwell, my name is Kevin O'Rourke. Thanks for watching the Jamey Chadwell Show, brought to you by Hendrick Toyota.